nice departure. It went really smooth. I just had confidence, busted into reverse, and off I went. So I'm getting out of the harbor here now, and it's gonna be a real nice breeze.
Welcome back to Sailing Seadream at Clyde. It's early April, and the winds, current, and all the weather are just perfect for the 50-mile sail to Bellingham to go see Cat. This episode is packed with lots of heavy weather sailing action across the Juan de Fuca Strait and up through the channels to Bellingham. I really hope you enjoy it.
Under sail out of Victoria Harbour. Beautiful breeze. It's like right at the top end of Needing Reef, but it's, I'm feeling good. I'm going to be going dead downwind real shortly, so gotta get around the light here, and off we go. Ooh, this is a great sailing. Hydrovane's doing a good job. Just had having a little peek up here to check on things, and everything looks great. I'm actually catching up to a boat, which is unusual. It's a pretty nice looking boat. Should be a lot faster than me. But, oh, looks like my hydrovane actually changed course here, so I better go back. All right, it's piped up here, so I got a reef. So that's time to do that now. It's really piped up. I got that reef in. Probably actually need a second reef, so I might even just drop the sails, drop the mainsail here. It's going! Woo! Bombing along. The waves are stacking up some, but it's totally manageable. The hydrovane's actually doing all the work. I haven't really touched the wheel for 20 minutes, half an hour. But I got about 15 miles till I'll kind of get into more protected water. So a couple hours until I'm getting out of this stuff, but it should line up pretty good with when the wind is supposed to get stronger. So hopefully it doesn't get any stronger right now. It's manageable, but on the upper end of, before it gets stressful a bit. About to round the bottom of Lopez Island and up into protected straits here, Razo I think it's called, and I'm looking forward to that. It's really steep seas. They're not that big, maybe 3 to 5 feet, but they're really steep and close together, so it's quite bumpy and rolly. We gotta really be watching my steering here, but yeah, 2 miles, probably it's 1 mile left until I round Davidson Rocks I think it's called, and up into the straits. It should really, the seas should really subside rapidly as I get around that corner. Seas have flattened right out, and it's really gusty coming over this island here, and getting like steady kind of 15 to 20 knots, and then gusts probably 25 even plus, where I blast along at 7 and 8 knots for little shots, and then settle back down to 5.5 to 6 knots. So got a little current against me up here that's just going to be increasing as I go, so hopefully that doesn't slow me too much, but at the moment I'm making fantastic speed. Real fun. Really nice to be out of the strait though. I'm absolutely zooming along still. Wind is just piping in here. About to get to some of the narrower channels by Anacortes here. Real fun sailing. Well, the wind is still raging, but I'm in more protected water, so the waves aren't as chaotic as earlier, but they're trying. Hydrovane's doing pretty good work, and a couple ferries around, but yeah, this is fun. I'm heading up Bellingham Channel now. About 3-4 miles left to go until I'm entering the large Bellingham Bay, and then I got just 10 miles after that. So yeah, home stretch kinda. Really ripped by. It's great. Well, I think I might have got a little excited on shaking the reefs. It looks pretty windy up ahead, so I think I'm going to go ahead and preemptively get my first reef back in on the mainsail here before it turns chaotic. Okay, I got that reef in. It's mellow right here, that's perfect. And up ahead it looks pretty windy, so I'm happy to have got that in. Well, that was the right choice to reef. Flying along at 6 and 7 knots now. I was wing on wing for a minute, but that got a little bit spicy. So I'll just let this wind do its thing. May even drop the main, we'll see what happens here, but so far it's pretty steady, pretty good. Looking into Bellingham Bay pretty much now. Yeah, 10 miles left to go of a 50-mile day. Woohoo! Up at about 25, probably gusting 30 now as I make the final approach here into Bellingham. I think I got about 5 miles or less now. Hopefully it mellows out a little bit when I get to take sails down, but I will take this for now. This is a riot. Bombing along at like 6.5 to 7.5 knots. I keep seeing 8 knots on the chart plotter as well. Passing by Fairhaven, which is a nice little part of Bellingham, a kind of old school zone. Really sweet spot. I'm only about 2 miles left until I'm going to be heading into the harbour, so might be a little spicy sail takedown, but you take what you get. Approaching the harbour now. I got my dock lines on. I rolled in the Genoa because I'm still going 4 knots to just the main, reefed main. Yeah, I just got like half a mile left, so I'll kick the engine on in a moment and take the mainsail down and go and dock. Cool! And it's 7 o'clock right now. That's what I was hoping for. And here's downtown Bellingham. Looking back to Fairhaven again and out into the large Bellingham Bay. Okay, that was a spicy sail takedown with this real nasty chop right here. It shallows up a lot right now. Right at this point, we're in 30 feet all of a sudden, so I'm not surprised it's so choppy. But yeah, heading into harbor at 7:12. My hope was to get here at 7. Cool. It's definitely a little intimidating coming into such an enclosed harbor and having never been here. I've walked around the docks a little bit, but not this part of the harbor. So, yeah, it's gonna be nice to go getting out of this chop in a second as I come around the breakwater straight up ahead. Made it. Not much else to say. I feel like I got sunburnt. I should have put sunscreen on again. And windburnt. But that's all good. I'll survive. I got a little nervous when I came around the corner and saw 3 boats here. But there's this little corner here for cruising yachts to come in. Reciprocal yachts. So here I am. So, good night. That was a wonderful day.